I don't know if y'all caught this, okay? But seems like over there on ESPN's First Take, there was a little shall we say banter back and forth between Mad Dog Russo and Stephen A. Smith about Stephen A. Smith and Paul Feinbaum saying that Deion Sanders should be in consideration for Coach of the Year this year. All right. If y'all missed it, I'm gonna let y'all take a look at it. Okay. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Follow me across all social media. Put all your people on it. You feel me? Also, fuck with our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. That is the King McNeil Collection for all your fraternity, sorority, gear needs. They are the best in the business. Okay, go to kingmcneil.com, or download the app. Okay, and don't forget, tell them first sent you. All right, but here we go, y'all. This is Mad Dog Russo doing one of his little segments on First Take, and he kind of getting at Stephen A. Smith for even considering Deion Sanders for Coach of the Year this year. Check this out.
Here this week that Stephen A. and now Feinbaum, that turncoat, they're going to sit there and they're going to tell me that Deion's, because they beat UCF, that Deion Sanders is the Coach of the Year in college football. Now, I grant you, it's not Mac Brown, 70-50 against James Madison.
Do you say that? There's a reason you're nicknamed Dog. I'm just telling you right now. There's a good reason you're nicknamed Dog.
I understand.
Take a shot.
How in the world do you give it to Deion Sanders? They beat Baylor, big deal in overtime. They beat UCF, North Dakota State. They got killed at Nebraska. Listen, I like Deion too. He gets great ratings. He's got personality. He's done a great job. I get it. But let's take it easy, Steve. Really? Colorado is the team of the year so far in college football? And we're going to and Feinbaum, who should know better, jumping on the bandwagon so you two can kiss each other's fanny on Monday and Tuesday. You're both nuts and you're both wrong. Tennessee and Hypo is the Coach of the Year so far. They won in Oklahoma. They won at NC State. And they're 4-0 and he's got a young quarterback. That's the Coach of the Year. Steve, attention and stop with the Deion love. You're driving us all crazy.
Now, I don't think we expect anything differently from Mad Dog Russo. Okay. That's him. You know, last year when everybody was riding high on Colorado, I think he famously said that he was gonna be rooting for Nebraska because he was all Deion'd out. Okay, so we see he's kind of out on Prime and the whole Colorado thing. You feel me? But I do think it's interesting how we see this dynamic on First Taking just across big sports media on how they talk about Prime and Colorado. It's like they keep fluctuating between wanting to take them seriously and not taking them seriously. Whatever the case, they got to talk about them though. You know what I'm talking about? They're going to talk about them regardless because they know that people are interested in Prime in Colorado. It is what it is. Hell, big sports media know that. Hell, I know that. You know what I'm talking about? They are a ratings draw. But I wonder, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Prime is making the case for Coach of the Year? Now, it's hard for me to gauge that because really I'm on my beat. You know, to my really on some journalistic shit, covering Jack State football and covering Colorado football, like I do. You know, to my watching the games. So I'm not really getting a chance to evaluate all these SEC schools or the Big Ten schools and all that kind of stuff. I didn't watch some of the marquee matchups, like I checked out Alabama, Georgia, so forth and so on. You feel me? But like he said, Tennessee's coach deserves Coach of the Year. I don't know. I do know this. They were 3-0 last year, then they fell off. This year, looking good. We talked about it last week. Do we think they are for real this year? If they can maintain what the fuck they're doing. I ain't saying never lose again, but you know, be in contention for the Big 12. Man, he probably should be in the case for Coach of the Year. with all that roster turnover, you feel me? I think you had to put him up there. And now some motherfucker gonna say, "Oh, how can you say that? Ain't you the look, bro? I'm not up here in my feelings about shit. I call shit how I see it. The criticism that I've levied at the motherfucker, he deserved all that. Okay, but if the team does get to rolling, for real rolling now, okay, because as he said, some of these wins. All right, now UCF, I think people were shocked by that because they were such heavy favorites. UCF was in that game. You feel me? So it looks like that game made people look at Colorado differently. All right. Time will tell. We might see UCF ain't as good as motherfuckers thought they were. Whatever the case is, if they can win the Big 12, and know the Big 12 ain't the Big 10 or the SEC, or even make it to the Big 12 championship game, okay, I think you got to put his name in there. But whatever the case is, it's still interesting to see Mad Dog Russo and Stephen A, Paul Feinbaum. It's interesting to see just how all these motherfuckers talk about him. Okay. Because of course Stephen A. Smith got a friendship with him, but all these other folks who don't have that friendship with him, I'd be interested to see how they handle Prime, because his megaphone is bigger than theirs. You know what I'm talking about? So that's always interesting. But what do y'all think, y'all? Is he making a case for Coach of the Year? Let us know. Put it on something. The easiest way to support me and my company is to hit that subscribe button and follow me across all social media platforms, okay? If you want more truth, if you want more of that real, it costs you nothing to hit that button. Go ahead and do that for me. I appreciate y'all. One.